Grace and peace to each of you this evening. We're gathering tonight for a very important reason, and that is to widen the circle of discernment around issues related to our annual conference. When I was a boy and later on into adulthood, when I had a big decision to make, I never really trusted myself to make that decision in isolation. And so it became really important for me to learn how to ask one critical question. What do you think? When I widened that circle, it helped me to understand perspectives and ideas that I may not have thought of on my own. And that really helped in terms of making decisions, especially big decisions about my future. That's really what you're being invited into in these listening sessions. Our Conference Sessions Committee is doing excellent work in planning for our annual conference. And they're fully aware that annual conference in this context is constantly evolving and changing. One of the considerations that they're making is whether or not to have legislative sections as a part of our annual conference session. And so they've widened the circle out in a mode of spiritual discernment. They haven't made up their minds. They don't have a preconceived notion. They're simply asking that pivotal question. What do you think? And that the answers to that are yet to be determined by the Sessions Committee. But your opinion, your thoughts are really important as we think about how annual conference needs to evolve and be relevant for a changing context. And so I invite you tonight to be active in your helping the Sessions Committee discern, to give your thoughts and opinions, to share in a spirit of grace and love what you think about annual conference and how we might make it an effective place for our annual conference to make the kind of decisions that we need to make moving forward. So thank you for being a part of these listening sessions. And I appreciate the opportunity to give you a word of motivation and a word of encouragement about sharing what you think so that we can spiritually discern what we need to do as an annual conference. Have a great session tonight. Along with this greeting, I send along my sincere prayers for each of you. You are thought of, you are prayed for, and you are loved. Grace and peace to all of you.